Hello and welcome to Kirk Builds. We're back with another episode of Return to Moria, and a few things have happened. We've had a patch since the last episode that I've recorded, and one of the things that patch did was reset all of the statues with essentially a comment that said if you were missing recipes, try and fix a few and it should start unlocking the recipes you were missing. Now, I don't think we were missing any recipes, but I was talking about how weird it was to start getting gold when I felt like there was still things to unlock. So I think that issue is going to be resolved moving forward. Ooh, I did find another carving. We've still got 3 missing in this zone somewhere. Well, the one thing I haven't liked about this zone so far is that the carvings are literally just laying around randomly on the ground, making them a little bit harder to find, I feel like, than the previous zones that we were exploring. So it's one of those deals where now that we're getting close, I think, to moving on, I'm really checking every nook and cranny, seeing if I see a carving laying around on the ground. I haven't found too many of them, but I did find that one on the way over here, so it's happening.
We got orcs!
Stop yelling at the orcs. They've also changed a little bit how the light mechanics work, so having a torch is actually providing me some level of light now. So we're not getting despair quite as easily. I did just fall into the shadow, that's my bad, but all in all, everything seems to be a little bit easier now, which I guess is a welcome improvement. I did feel like some things were a little bit tougher than I was expecting in some scenarios. It didn't make sense to me that a torch didn't generate light, you know, those kind of things. But we are now progressing. If you remember last time we played, we had cleared out the pumps. And so now I am going to the end of our zone here. We've explored everything on the map. I pull up the map here. All of these parts of the map have been explored, so we really just need to come over here to the Belagost Forge, which is what we've been waiting for to get a bunch of our equipment unlocked for this tier. I am going to waste the time to repair the statues we've already repaired. It's not costing us any materials to repair these again, and we are getting a piece of iron and some coal every time I do it, which is a welcome change. I did build off camera, I guess, this flask, and so I have some of this orcish medicine. So if we do run into something that we need to fight, I've got that, and we've obviously been just gathering a lot of materials along the way. I'm going to eat this ration. We're a little low on health here. And off we go to the end of our destination here. Let's see what this place is all about. Here we are, and it looks like the gate has opened. So we have reached the Pilgrim Road, and with a great Belagost Forge, I'm sure there's going to be another fight here. A new objective, continue along the Pilgrim Road. The Pilgrim Road leads to Eastern Stairs and then up to Dwarrowdelf. The drain pumps really did work, and it revealed another of the great forges along the Pilgrim Road. Now to continue east to the stairs. Well, not before we fire up this forge and get some cool crafting recipes unlocked here. I know at least we've got this quest for the hammer, so we're gonna get right to it. Hopefully all the parts are here. You know what? We're not going to be quite so cheap this time. I can afford a little bit of wood to fire up some of these braziers. Oops. We'll use wood. Oh, I can do it while I've got something in my hands. That's super useful. And let's see. We've gotten a little bit more efficient since the first time we had to do this. So hopefully I can get this done in a couple of quick passes here. There we go. Put that right up there. Down we go. We got to find one more part here real quick. Last time it was out in the front area because we were fighting with orcs to get our hands on it. This time it's just going to be laying over here on the side. Super convenient. Up, up, up we go, and put that in there. Should be all the parts. I'm gonna get this lit up. Oh, shouldn't be using the coal for that probably. I think it's just gonna make the impending battle a little bit easier if I can see what's what. Woo, there's the fire. All right, we got the ingot recipe and a new halberd apparently. Let's start here. I'm just curious what these take to make. Copper, tin, and silver ore. Good deal. I wonder if our normal forge is able to handle that, or not forge, but furnace. We can do these now that we've learned the recipe, it looks like. And then I just learned this new halberd, which is a tier 3 slashing two-hand. Wide sweeping, great when surrounded, charge for full circle. Okay. Well, that's all well and good, but we've got a quest to actually make a hammer, if I recall. Ooh, that's a nice shield. I don't remember what shield we've got right now. Anyhow, I didn't bring the ingots with me. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I brought like all these other resources with. We might slap down a quick mini base here until we can get up and running. I need a map stone. I was kind of hoping there'd be a map stone in here. I was surprised we didn't have like this whole horde here again this time. I'm also going to be able to make all of these if I bring the materials back, so I definitely need a map stone here. Maybe I will stick my head out this door real quick. Let's see if there's anything cool, like a map stone hanging out right outside the door. Not really seeing one, although there's a statue, so let's go see if we've got any more new recipes before we get too far here. I'm just curious. We are not getting new recipes from these. That was more iron and coal. It surprises me that there's so many more statues than there are recipes. It seems like, I don't know, kind of a waste in a way. Well, I'm not quite ready to continue on yet. I think I am going to focus on the equipment upgrades, which means let's build a quick outpost here. Essentially, a fire and a map stone should be all I need. I'm going to just run back and forth between here and the base for the time being is my immediate plan, at least. So all I should need to do that is a campfire and a map stone. Oh, I'm 1 stone short. Of course I'm 1 stone short. Why wouldn't I be? Let me go get a piece of stone. All right, here is our map stone, and this should help us out quite a bit. We'll go ahead and just jump back up to the base. Wait, before we do this, let's double check our recipes. I guess I could check back at the base, but just for completeness, I'm looking for 3, 5, 9 ingots, and then a bunch of leather, a bunch of cloth, 12 total ingots. Now, it looks like I can actually craft the ingots here at the base now, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and get a whole set of those going. We've got plenty of raw materials, and just because I know we're going to start using it up. Just out of curiosity, I am not able to craft the weapons and stuff at our forge, at least at this time. I wonder if I gained any new things to set up. The still, we've got the bellows, the gem cutter. Nope, I don't see any new structures here. I do see the Belagost forge here. Nice. So I have 20 of these ingots, which is great. And then I needed some of this cloth and some of this leather. I have built an upgraded bed at some point here too off camera, so we're going to go ahead and sleep. I'm too hungry to fall asleep. Oh, that's a new one. Usually I sleep so that I can get my food done, but apparently you can't do that now while you're hungry. I don't want to eat my ration. I'd rather wait the 30 seconds for this food, which does remind me though that I want to queue up some more rations with the meat that we brought back. Gotta keep those rations in the inventory and everything going. I think that is one of the biggest lessons I've tried to learn over the last few episodes. So give me a second, we'll eat up and we'll head back out and get this new equipment crafting. I am curious to see if the well-rested buff lasts longer with the bed or if it's just the same buff. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna do all the little things real quick. I don't think it's gonna come into play, but we're at the base, we might as well. Admire the trove, get the memorial flame. And I'll say the nicest change in this patch has been that traveling with the map stones is nowhere near as taxing as it once was. I think as long as you're well rested or well fed, it doesn't hurt you in any way, if I remember reading the patch notes correctly. So that's been a welcome change. At some point I want to get this shield wall just because I think it looks cooler than the other shield we have, but I don't actually use the shield that much as it is. I'm going to do the hammer first because I need it to build the eastern stairs. That gives me a new recipe for furnace +1. That'll be fun. I'm assuming that this is just a better version of the steel hammer. And then if we come in here, I've got 2 new recipes. I've got this new furnace. This hottest furnace can smelt delicate and powerful ore. Wow, that's a lot of resources we don't have yet. And then this is an use ancient craft to forge powerful weapons, armor, and any metalsmith item. So here's also an upgraded forge that we don't have the materials for yet. That's awesome. We are uncovering the next tier of equipment, at least it looks like. But I'm guessing we'll have to get to the next zone in order to use it. I'm going to get all of the Belagost armor items. This is the tier 3 armor. And I think we're going to need to unlock this. I have amethyst back at the base. Our sword is tier 3. So that should be just as good as the other weapon. Let's put that on, and this on. There we go. I haven't found the helmet that goes with this yet, actually. So maybe there is some more items to find somewhere in this zone. But before we do that, I'm going to take one last scroll through. If I wanted this shield, I could probably get it, but I'm not sure we need to go after it. And then I've been tempted to try and build this Quarry Master pickaxe. It seems like it would be an upgraded pickaxe, but it's a legendary item, and you can only have one of those at a time, or masterwork, and I don't know about that yet. I don't know if that's the one item that I want. This is a tier 2, this is a masterwork shield as well. No, I don't think we want to get to masterwork. I have this Last Alliance shield, which has been doing us pretty good. How am I cold? I am literally standing next to the Great Forge. Don't worry, my campfire is warmer. Come on, game. Do better. Let's go back to the base and drop all this stuff off out of our inventory here real quick. Actually, let's go back to this map stone. We don't need this one anymore. We're not actually going to build our base at this little settlement that we've been using as a staging area, I don't think. So let me deconstruct that and get our black diamond back. And, you know, honestly, the rest of this stuff could probably stay here. There's nothing of use in here. I guess the ranger notes could come back to the base to be stored. And I'm just grabbing these materials because I can just run right back through this door, and there's another map stone over here. And we'll head back to the base, empty our stuff out, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, as long as we've got the recipe, I figure why not learn the halberd, see what's what. We'll try it out. And I got Deep's Weapon Craft. I must have built all the weapons available to me here. I'm going to swap this one in for the one-handed sword for now on my bar. just to see how it goes. If we come in and read this, with the reach of a spear and the blade of an axe, halberds can be used to keep groups at bay. Partially charged by holding left click to do a thrust, and fully charged to do a huge circular sweeping attack. Got it. Okay, that's the partial, and then I assume that's the full. Alright, I think we've got it. Let's see what this gets us. Another two-handed weapon, though. I kind of need to find a decent one-handed weapon that I like again, so we can go back to using a one-hander with a shield at some point. And somehow, all those wood scraps I had disappeared. I must have put them back into storage by accident. My bad, folks. Well, this is going to get interesting if we don't deal with that. So let's go ahead and chop some of these down. I was hoping that was going to do a little more damage. Let's try this sword again. Yeah, that's the preferred way to cut wood. Oh, I see some orcs over there. Although there's one of those stones that we haven't been able to repair yet. More orcs talking about following, quote, her orders. Be curious to see what that's all about. We've had those references a few times. I'm going back in here. Oh, orcs in here too now. I was just coming in here to get some of these crystals real quick, and then I remembered I've got some in my inventory, but I'll grab this node while I'm here. Oh no.
That's one more for me.
We've got new lore items. The Azon Urukai's follow orders from her. Who she is remains a mystery, a troubling one given that she can order such powerful Orcs to do her bidding. They delight in the destruction of these lamps. Today we saw strange Urukais surrounded by shadow. They were systematically destroying all light sources everywhere with a particular interest in the Durin lamps. It's common to see an orc destroying dwarven structures, but never so targeted. What tribe are they? Interesting. Fascinating, even. And of course, I don't have any of the granite on me right now either. We're going to have to find some of that to repair those, I believe. Let's go this way. I wonder if that's granite behind this wall. Let's double check. Yeah, we do have granite back here. I'm going to go ahead and nab just a little bit of this, because I know we're going to need it to fix these things. We've never actually fixed one of these Durin lamps. Oh, there's shadow. Gotta be careful of that nonsense. Alright, now we can come over here and fight the good fight and see if we can replace this lamp. I guess I do have a number of crossbow bolts. Ooh, not overly effective. Well, let's go back to the sword then.
I need a better weapon for this.
Yikes, 52 damage. And I got despaired. Oh, because they have shadow on them. I see. Well, let's finish fighting them first.
Knock this one dead.
Alright, we got some. Ooh, black diamond. Well, that was maybe even almost worth it. Well, since I'm already cursed, in we go, folks. I was hoping for a better song. Really? I just got my weapon out. You had to stop the song. I sat there and waited for it to start. These lamps built around Khazad-dûm are made of true quartz and have ancient runes of power upon them. Once rebuilt, they bring light to the darkness and push away the shadow. Their locations are no coincidence, so near the vents. Okay. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. I think it's bugged, to be honest. We'll eat a piece of food here to sustain us, but I kind of expected that shadow to start dissipating as soon as we rebuilt it. Maybe I have to sing the song first.
Takva Durin Rabia Kudrir Nachel im Durta.
There we
Till
go.
Durin wakes from sleep.
So, I still see the shadow everywhere. The power Durin flows through Khazad-dûm, a bonus to stamina, health, energy, a curse of despair. Okay, oh, there it goes finally. Perfect. I still hear more orcs down here. I'm just gonna glance around, make sure there's nothing else in here, like some carvings that we're missing, and then we'll continue on. We got too close to that shadow over there, and now we're despaired again. I wasn't paying attention. We'll get this monument going. Maybe that'll make me better. Monument to Durin the First. Let me see if I can read this while singing. Apparently not. Something's happening. The door is opening. Kind of annoyed, but the songs keep cutting off. I wasn't even doing anything. We were just reading the journal entry. Rebuild Durin's monuments to honor Durin and be rewarded for it. Rebuilding Durin's monument will bring rewards and restore Durin's honor. Okay. Well, what reward did I get? Oh, I didn't get any reward. Lies. I mean, I guess we opened this door, but we were going this way anyway. The secret tomb of kings.
The tombs of Durin, their final resting place. What an honor to see this. Takfa Durin Kudrir.
Is that a carving? Woo, it is. The secret tomb of kings. Can it be the resting place of the great Durin the First? There seems to be an ages-old... Oh, I got an achievement. Remains to be seen. There seems to be an ages-old spell keeping it safe from orcs and other creatures. The runes of power on the floor match the ones on the other statues. They must be activated by singing. Once it is open, perhaps I can learn more from this sacred place. Okay. Well, if it's safe from orcs, maybe I should build my base in here. That would be a welcome change. What do we got here? 3 carvings in this area, so I have missed carvings in the other areas, unfortunately. There's another one.
There's a stone missing here. The Khazad stone? Stone of the Dwarves. Maybe we'll find it somewhere still in the mountain.
Interesting. There looks to be a gem or stone of some import missing from a monument at the head of Durin the First resting place. The runes surrounding this empty slot are mostly faded, with only a few lines still legible. The Khazad stone. Our father first carved it when he awoke. It journeyed with him along to Ziragzigil, and here it shall rest until Durin awakes from sleep. Okay. Oh, look, another carving. I think that's all the carvings we needed for this mini zone. And there's craft plans for Durin's guard shield. Durin's guard shield is using star metal and durinial iron ingots, sunstones, and ironwood. All resources we do not yet have. Why do I feel like I've maybe progressed beyond my means for some reason? Oh, this statue's got like a gold crown and stuff. Interesting. There's all these paths back. I mean, those are the graves. I don't know if I want to go back there and loot some of these graves. Oh, there's a carving. I think I've got more carvings than I need. The Tomb of Durin the Deathless. The Tomb of Durin the First sounds proud, but time has left its mark. There are carved the words, the Well of Shadow, and the Will of Malice deep under the mountain. By engraved emblems of Durin, it is also written, duty of Durin's folk as bestowed by the smith Aiul. Okay. I wonder if anything happens if I light up all the things in here. Seems like the kind of thing a game developer would do. Alright, well, oops, nothing new here. We'll run down each of these side things and see if we see anything. I'm not expecting there to be much of anything down here, but you never know. Nope, nothing to do. I'm not going to bother lighting every brazier in here. Although I swear if somebody tells me that that's the trick to unlocking something, I'll be very frustrated. Alright, we've checked a couple of these. I don't think these side tombs are going to have anything in them. The quest is to continue along the road. We don't really have anything to do in here. We got that mine hoist one that's just going to be stuck there forever, I feel like. So let's get going further down the way here and see what we can find out in the mines. I think we'll be coming back here at some point to put a gem in that empty niche. And out we go. We've got a waterfall here, the Black Abyss. Oh, there's the raven.
You are safe. No curses?
None
Not that
this
I know
deep,
of.
but the shadow vents freely all the same. Did you know us dwarves are meant to subdue it?
Old tales from beak to beak. All true. All true.
So, the eastern stairs are broken. There's no way back up?
Evil luck. Learn to fix them in old Pilgrim Library. Follow trail to River Start.
An old library? I'll find it.
Alright, gotta find another Pilgrim library, apparently. Or maybe, no, this is another one of those things. Apparently this is the quest to go to the Pilgrim library to get the hammer that we've already done. And then I can rebuild the stairs. So this is going to be another one of those things like the mine hoist where I have a quest that I don't need in my inventory because we happen to find it already, which is way back here. I can run back there. I don't really need to. I think I'm going to continue on to here. And I've got the black diamonds and the granite to do this. Oh no, I need a ton more granite. Alright, we're going to go get some granite real quick. Is this granite? No, that's stone. I have granite back at the base, so maybe we will run back, uncover these quests, grab our granite, and we'll be back to do the stairs. I don't know, I don't like how the quests get all mixed up. It's not like I wanted to find the library before I could progress the quest. It just happened to be the way that my dungeon generated, that this unlock for that quest piece was so far away from where we were. I think this might be granite. Maybe we'll grab this real quick. Oh, that's stone. So we're gonna stop at the library here real quick. Now, last time I was here, this zone was crawling with spiders. Still is, and spiders got an update that they don't get stuck as often and should be smarter about moving around in combat. Not exactly helpful for us, so I don't need to fight them all, but I am gonna fight my way through a little bit here. I was trying to charge up the sword there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this thing. Oh, that worked pretty good, actually. Alright, I don't need a ton of rope, and we are poisoned now. I still like the sword better. Sword's the best weapon we've found. Well, this wasn't the library. Where was the library, then? Maybe it was further back into this next zone. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, that's our orcs come to save us. I'm hoping killing off these X might help reduce the spider spawning. I think I just popped out of the ground there.
That's all you got?
Alright. Oh, more orcs. No room for that iron ore. That's alright. We're gonna keep trucking here. Oh, fell into the shadow. Now, this says either the library or it's a Darkest Deeps zone. I can never remember. This is a Darkest Deeps zone. Man. That was the Pilgrim library over there. I just didn't get credit for it. Maybe we'll walk up closer to it and see if I get the credit. Sometimes it pays to actually look at the map. There we go. Goal complete. Alright, I've gone ahead and gone back up to the base and gotten all repaired up, restocked, and picked up some of our granite along the way. So let's go ahead and try and rebuild this staircase here. Very nice. Our new goal is to ascend to the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Climb the eastern stairs along the abyss to upper levels. The bridge is near. With the eastern stair rebuilt, I can finally make my way up to the upper levels and hopefully to a way out. Sounds like a plan. Apparently I've got a bunch of wheat in my sixth slot instead of a torch. Let's fix that problem real quick. Off we go. Up we go. Broken stairs. Sign of the Fellowship. Gandalf's hat. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll have to read that in a second.
Eyes up! Monsters in the air!
I have found a wizard's hat. It must be Gandalf's. Likely it had fallen all the way down the Black Abyss during his battle with Durin's Bane. How lucky it was that the wizard faced the Balrog and not I. For sure. That would have been less than fun, I think. Although, is there going to be a Balrog up here? That wouldn't make sense. Gandalf already beat that thing. I am missing stairs. Can I build stairs now? I think I saw that as another thing in the list of stuff I can build now. But these can only be built near a hearth, okay? So I think I'll just use a regular platform then. So glad we've got the wood with us again. Oh my goodness. You know what? I seriously can't hit this thing with a crossbow bolt? Oh, I can, it just isn't doing any damage. Okay, I'm losing all of my health to a stupid... Let's try this again. Okay, that's just not working either. You know what? Run away! Okay, I lost my entire repaired armor to that thing because I'm incompetent at combat. I can admit it. That was not my best moment. Always like to give them a second just to make sure they're not gonna fall down when I place them. I've had a few where I didn't quite attach it to the wall right, and it fell down, and I nearly went careening down a fall that I really shouldn't have been on. Alright. Man, there's a long way up to go still. I think this is just a trial in patience with these stupid things flying around here. And a did you remember enough wood to get through this exercise? Although, I guess they have been giving me some mushrooms. Maybe we'll restock. This would be more fun if I was getting attacked by a horde of orcs as we tried to climb this. Oh.
Drakes!
Drakes? What are drakes? I'm going to swap the food into the bar here just in case it's something bad. I mean, I've got my best possible weapon for the thing. Upper Armories, the Eastern Bastion. It's not really attacking me. I might be able to skirt around it. There's a statue, too. Ah, that scared the living daylights out of me. Okay, it can be blocked.
Outpost. Balin's company. We can't need a better weapon for this.
Oh yeah, let's oops, drink this. Okay, this thing is nasty. It's so fast, too. Drink. Okay, it is interrupting me at every chance. Drink. Eat. Repair statue. That looks like a new pickaxe recipe. there a map stone in here? I don't see one. We've got a new key recipe. Drakes, giant lizards, or flightless fell beasts. There's mostly solitary scaled creatures will guard their eggs with their ferocity. Okay. And then, yep, this key is just the Shinar ingot, which we've got lots of, so I'll be able to craft that, no problem. In fact, I've got some on me. If I had some iron and could fix this thing, but I don't. I wonder if this is going to work against the Drake. No dice. Okay. What is that? Okay, life is just getting complicated right now. Am I really doing, like, 0 damage to it? It's not doing a lot of damage to me, but it's kind of both ways. I'm not doing a lot of damage to it either. You know what? Ha! Take that. You're guarding your eggs. Well, you got no eggs. I mean, I kind of not feel bad because, you know, it's just trying to protect its eggs, but I don't feel that bad. I am gonna cheat. We're gonna slap down a map stone and we're gonna get out of here. Back to the base. As long as we're here, we're gonna go ahead and craft that new key. We'll definitely get some use out of that. And I'll be honest, I don't really know what it is we're gonna need to do some of this stuff yet, so I'm gonna just hold on to what we've got in our inventory here. I might as well refill my orcish medicine. I go to number 5. Oh no, I hit drain instead of... I was trying to fill up this thing, not use or get rid of everything in the brew kettle. I've just wasted an entire brew kettle full of orcish medicine. I feel bad for myself. Well, we might as well rest up as long as we're back. And I'll get some food going. We'll get our rations going. And we will head right back to that same map stone and see what's what. We're back. Let's see what's in the chest.
Oh no! A piece of Durin's axe might be in a troll cave in the lower
Not a
deeps.
lot.
An
Search
outpost
the lower
of
deeps.
Balin's company. We can shelter here.
Oh, there was that troll that we didn't take on down there. Apparently that's where the Durin's axe fragment is, in the lower deeps. One of our youngest Thinbeards carried our fragment of Durin's axe when he was taken by a troll. 3 of the company have descended to the lower deeps in search for him, but have not returned. I must go myself in hopes of finding the troll, his horde, and our dwarves. Second letter to Balin. Another letter from King Dane to Balin. He deeply believed Durin must lead us here. Balin's colony was truly on their own. Cousin Balin, you act impulsively. I have told you that we must wait for Durin's return. I cannot and will not back your venture into Moria. I am sad to say that no support will come to you from Erebor. This is how it must be. Durin must wake first. Okay, well, going back here to the lower deeps, there's where the axe is, so we do need to go back and get that. I did forget all about that troll. And I've still got this drake out here that I just don't know what to do with it at this point. I'm going to try and sneak over here and rebuild this. Of course, I don't have the granite. To be honest, that crossbow seems to do the most damage to this thing. 26. Yikes. I feel a little cheesy doing this, but at the same time, this thing is mean. Definitely some AI pathing stuff that needs to get worked out in this game. Ooh, 26 in the head. Oh, it ran away. How many arrows do I got left? 6 bolts. I'm officially out of bolts. My goodness, this thing is mean. Trying to do the partial charge thing to see if it does any damage, but not really working. Yeah, that's not really being super effective, is it? The crossbow was the only effective thing I had, and that was not keeping up with the damage this guy's doing right now. Oh, we got him. Scales, I think that's a new resource. Well, that was really hard and not the kind of fight that I want to go through again until we have a better weapon, so hopefully there's not a ton of these drakes about. And we're going to take this as an opportunity to go get resupplied. We'll bring back some granite here real quick as well. And I think this is probably going to be a great place to wrap up today's episode. We've accomplished a lot of little things here. We'll start next episode off growing and grabbing that Durin's axe from the troll. Hopefully we can manage the troll with the equipment we've got now. And then we'll progress onwards into this new zone. If you're enjoying the series, hit that like button, helps me out a lot. That's all for today. Keterk out. My curiosity's getting the better of me. We came back, and look what's back. The Drake. Boo. I wanted the statue. I just wanted to grab the statue before I saved. Guess not.